The Secreta Monita, Chapter 2. In what manner the fathers of the society may obtain and preserve a familiarity with princes, noblemen, and leading men. 1. Every means must be employed at the beginning, that we may gain in every place the ears and minds of princes and leading men, so that there may not be any who may dare to rise against us, but that all may be compelled to depend on us. 2. But as experience teaches, that princes and great men are especially affected towards ecclesiastical persons, when they not only dissemble their evil deeds, but interpret them favorably, as may be seen in marriages contracted with relatives and near kindred or the like. Those who do such things or the like should be encouraged by the hope being held out. Dispensations for such things can easily be obtained by us from the Supreme Pontiff, which he will grant us if reasons be urged, examples brought forward, and favorable opinions recited under the pretext that it is for the common good, and the greater glory of God, which is the object of the society. 3. The same must be done if the prince begins to do anything not equally acceptable to all his nobility. He must be encouraged and urged on, but the others must be induced to accommodate themselves to the prince and not to contradict him. But this must be done only in general terms, never descending to details, lest the society should be blamed in case the affair should not succeed, and if at any time this action should be disapproved. Contrary instructions plainly forbidding it must be read out, and the authority of our fathers must be brought forward, by whom it is certain that these matters are unknown, who will be able to certify on oath that the society has suffered a calumny in respect to those things with which it is reproached. 4. It will also help not a little towards gaining possession of the minds of princes, if our people dexterously and by means of third persons insinuate themselves into honorable and favorable embassies to other princes and kings on their behalf, but especially to the Pope and the greatest monarchs. For by such opportunity they will be able to recommend themselves and the society. Wherefore let none be appointed to such positions except those who are exceedingly zealous and well inclined towards our institution. 5. The favorites of princes, and especially domestics, with whom they are on intimate terms, must be won over by small presents and various offices of piety, that ultimately they may faithfully instruct our people concerning the dispositions and inclinations of princes and magnates, and thus the society will easily accommodate itself to them. 6. Also, experience has taught how much the society has benefited itself by bringing about matrimonial alliances in the house of Austria and of the kingdoms of Gaul, Poland, and various duchies, Wherefore let carefully selected consorts be proposed who are friendly or familiar with the parents or friends of our people. 7. Princesses are easily won over, especially by domestics who are about their bedchambers. Wherefore these should be favored in every way, for thus an admission will be gained to all the affairs of the family, even the most secret. 8. In directing the consciences of the great, our confessors should follow the opinion of those authors who allow more freedom of conscience, in opposition to the opinion of other religious orders, so that having forsaken them, they may be willing to depend entirely on our direction and counsels. 9. Both princes and princesses and all others who are able to shew extraordinary favor to the society should be made partakers of all the merits of the society. The importance of this great privilege having been explained to them. 10. It should also be cautiously and prudently insinuated that as compared with other pastors and religious orders, this society has most ample power of absolving, even in reserved cases, also of dispensing with fasts, with paying and demanding debts, with impediments to matrimony and other common things, in consequence of which many will have recourse to us and be under obligation to us. 11. Let such be invited to sermons, social gatherings, orations, harangues, declamations, etc., at which let them be honored with songs and written theses, then if advisable by providing refreshment and by saluting with complacent words. 13. 12. The enmities and dissensions amongst the great should be referred to us, that they may be reconciled. For by this means we shall be able by degrees to come to a knowledge of their friends and secrets, and to win over one part or the other to ourselves. 13. But if any one who serves a monarch or prince is not well disposed to the society, every pains must be bestowed either by ourselves or rather by others, that he may be brought to be friendly to and familiar with the society, by promises, favors, and preferment being obtained from his prince or monarch. 14. Let all be careful in recommending or advancing any who for any reason whatsoever have been dismissed from the society, and especially those who wished to depart of their own accord. Because, however much they may dissemble, yet they always retain an irreconcilable hatred towards the society. 15. Finally, let all endeavor so to conciliate princes, magnates, and magistrates of every place, that whenever an opportunity offers they may act strenuously and faithfully for them, i.e., the Jesuits, even against their relatives, connections, and friends.